Hey, Grant, John O'Connor here. We talked about the pause yesterday. I wonder if there's any way to judge the effect of that pause, primarily on Richmond's defense.
Yeah, I mean that's obviously a tough position to be put in, but that's what everybody's going through right now. Um, but we just weren't tough enough today on the defensive end. Not good enough, not tough enough, and I don't think it really had anything to do with the shutdown. It would be one thing if we came out and shot the ball poorly, but defensive end is just effort and toughness, and it just wasn't there for us today.
Thanks.
Hey Grant, when shots aren't falling, especially from outside the arc, is there anything you guys can do philosophically and scheme wise during a game to kind of go away from that, or is it so much a part of your offense that you just keep shooting and hope they start falling?
Um, yeah, I mean there are things you can do. They played a zone for the majority of the game today, so um, we got a lot of looks inside. We got a lot of layups for some of our bigger guys, and usually you're hoping to shoot teams out of that zone. And if you don't, they're allowed to just sit back there and sit in and pack it in. But we haven't really made shots all year. Guys haven't shot up to the clip that they're expecting to. So we just got to keep grinding it out, getting reps in, whatever it is, and start making some of those open shots fall for us.
Anything else for Grant? Thank you.
Hey guys. Well, disappointing. I thought LaSalle played very well. They had energy and fed off of some of their big plays, and I thought they played a very good game. I thought we just didn't play quite well enough to win. I think we're up against the challenge. I don't think we met the challenge well enough. But we're looking forward to a quick turnaround in St. Joe's on Tuesday.
Chris, you mentioned that challenge. Could you judge the effect of the layoff on the Spiders?
Well, yeah, I think that, yeah, sure. I feel like we weren't we weren't probably as good as if there hadn't been a layoff. Just a little bit slow to the ball, a little bit slow reacting. We didn't shoot well. But there's no excuse. I mean, that this is the hand that we were dealt. And like I said, we had a challenge to meet, and I think we didn't quite meet it.
Coach, they played a lot of zone, which lends itself to outside shooting. They just weren't falling today as much as they normally do, especially here at home. Is there really nothing? I know it's simple to say, but you just have to try and keep shooting, especially against an active zone like that.
Yeah, for sure. I do think when we play versus a zone, a big emphasis of ours is not to just settle for threes. That we want to get 2-point field goals. We want to get things going to the basket. We want to get to the free throw line. I thought we accomplished those things. I thought, in the first half and the second half, I thought Grant did a really good job, both of being the guy maybe around the basket finishing or finding guys along the baseline. We had a couple give and goes that led to baskets, but against the zone, naturally they're surrounding the lane, and they're going to give up some threes, and we didn't make enough. I thought we had really good possessions where we're stepping in with the opportunity to make shots, and we didn't make enough. Having said that, 78 points is should be enough. I think our defense was what really hurt us and didn't carry the day. Disappointing because against George Mason in our most recent game, I thought was our best overall defensive game. So disappointed in that we didn't play better defensively and that we didn't get as many stops as we needed.
Now with your turnaround heading up to St. Joe's on Tuesday, do you have a couple of days, 2 days of practice, right? And then is this one of the best things for this team is to be able to just get right back out on the court?
I do think that. I think a quick turnaround, I'd certainly favor that rather than a long layoff. So yeah, I think just getting back out there playing and competing and being in especially since, the last 2 weeks we hadn't been, I think that's the best thing for us. And having a scouting report to concentrate on, a game to play, I think that is the best thing for us.
Guys, anything else for Coach?
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.